Live stream starting, recording starting. I am the Succon of Clan Smoke Jaguar Beta Galaxy Living Legends. I am here with officers of Clan Smoke Jaguar. Cadet Fractura Laniatus has been consulted, had a chance to consult with other SJ members on battle strategies, and learning from the first trial will now have a second opportunity. You will face 3 opponents in order without the benefit of repair or ammo refill. You will have chosen to use an assault, mech, or tank. In a moment, we will verify you have that. Your opponents in order will be Architect in a medium class, Kidzin in a heavy class, Proxema in an assault class. Once you have built your mech, I will have Proxema verify and then send you to your coordinates, and you will await there, awaiting further instructions. Do you understand these instructions, Cadet?
Yes.
Okay. Proxima, please verify that the Cadet is in an assault class asset.
Oh, he's waiting for him to purchase.
Okay.
Architect is in fact a medium.
Okay. Architect, we have you in an correct asset. In a moment, I will split, once Fractura is ready, I will split the both of you into a separate channel, and Proxima will come in and give you...
User joined your channel.
Proxima will come in and give you the password to the server. Give Cairo the password to the server, guys, in chat. And he will send you to a grid coordinate. You will go there and then await further instructions. Once we are ready at that point, the battle will begin. After the battle has concluded, you will stop your mech if you are still alive and await further instructions. And... well, no one will interfere with this fight upon penalty of long tomming by Proxima. Okay. Architect, hang tight. Fractura, take as much time as you need to make your selection.
Gotcha. No rush.
Direwolf.
Confirm that Fractura is in a assault.
Thank you. Direwolf, you are correct. In previous versions, it was a light. We have since upped the challenge. Proxima, I am going to move our opponent into separate channels. Please head to those channels and give each pilot a place to go to where they will not see each other, but also where they will have a little bit of strategic value. Thank you, Proxima.
Okay.
User left your channel.
I have the live stream up, and people can watch that. They can also obviously spectate. This will be for entrance, depending on if Fractura defeats 1, 2, or 3 opponents, or falls to any of them. Defeating more than one will affect the initial entry rank. And just on a side note, our next activity available will be a scrimmage on a Sunday night coming up.
User left your channel.
Will be with Red for that.
User joined your
for anybody
channel.
looking for that, and also the upcoming 3v3 on the 14th. More info after the trial for anybody that's interested.
Have they begun?
They have not. Fractura and Architect are currently moving to their positions.
User joined your channel.
Okay.
Once Proxima verifies that the mechs are in their proper starting positions, I will start the match.
Okay, they are in position.
Thank you, Galaxy Commander. Should there be any issues with this match, the match official shall officially be Galaxy Commander Proxima. This match has begun. May no one interfere.
Channel
This
switched.
match has begun. May no one interfere. You may enter battle.
Channel switch.
Match has begun. May no one interfere. You may enter battle.
Channel switch.
Anybody that wishes to provide commentary, feel free to do so. Just be advised I am recording.
I feel like that was directly targeted at me.
No. So we have a blood asp. What kind of blood asp is this?
Vomit blast.
Large laser Gauss blood asp against the Ultra 20 medium laser.
No, it's not the.
It's the Vomit Blast. 2 heavy larges, 6 ER mediums, ATM 6 AG.
Oh, never mind.
And what kind of Rio is this?
The
You are
auto
20.
Ultra 20.
Gorilla Rio.
So, given the opponent's mechs, what would... Well, we have a battle.
Oh yeah, Architect spotted him first.
The question is, how good Fractura is at grouping weapons on this variant?
And heat management.
Yeah.
Seeing him fight, he's pretty good about heat management, but
Okay.
I think he chains a bit much, though. That was something I noticed when I was fighting him in his Madcap Bravo.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised he chained already mediums, right? Like you're
Yeah.
supposed to chain only heavies, but I mean, it gives him extra control if he just clicks really fast and mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is, Architect. That
Needs
was
to-
really aggressive movement by him.
it would help him greatly if he just took the arm off and just
Yeah,
simple
if he
smack.
loses arm fast, it's pretty much over. But
Yeah.
we'll see if he goes for it.
Guess we aiming for
Looks
it.
like he's trying to.
I can't tell where he hit.
It looked like it was left torso. Maybe he was trying for left arm, but it wasn't quite there. Oh, he's definitely targeting. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad that he took the gasp, so that way he can torso twist better,
Yep.
kite better. There we go.
Yeah, nice,
yeah,
nice,
it's
nice.
pretty much over then. Yeah, very well done.
The question is how much damage he saves. He's still quickly. Oh.
Architect component shooting. Seeing those lasers for...
Oh, he got one of the heavy larges, well, that's the torso gun, so...
Nice.
Good job.
Gonna be rough. Next round's gonna be rough for him.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
I am Galaxy Commander. Please verify the results of the battle.
It was a good match. Fractura, you have lost your right torso with 42 left torso and 39 center torso. That remains.
Galaxy Commander, Fractura is the winner, correct?
That is correct.
Congratulations, Fractura. You will please halt your mech in its current position and await further instructions. You will not have the benefit of repair or ammo refill, and you will now face your next opponent, who will be Kidzin, and wait here for I will await here for further instructions.
User was moved out of
Okay,
your channel.
Kidzin, please spawn in on clan side and build a heavy mech or tank. Heavy tanks are that are eligible are Oro and Rommels. I will now move you into your own separate channel, and Proxima will handle the rest of the details.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right, Prox, I'm going to keep you in here a sec, and we're going to have Kidzin build the asset, and then you'll verify it for me.
See where he's. There he is. Okay.
Now, and then I'm going to have you keep Kidzin in the bay, and then I'm going to have you move, same thing as before, you're going to move Fractura to a position of your choosing, and then you'll move Kidzin to a position as well, and then you will, once we're ready there, come back and you'll verify it to me, and we'll start the next fight. Proxima, you will be the final opponent in this trial. You will have access to an assault tank or mech, and then we will wrap this up at that point.
Okay. So let me go ahead and move Fractura.
User left your channel.
Alright, the upcoming fight, if Fractura wins, will increase the entry-level rank by 1 from Point Commander 1 or 5 to Point Commander 4 or 2, depending on what we did with the ranks recently on that. Is there enough armor left on that Blood Asp to do battle?
I would say no, quite frankly.
I mean, if he's really fancy with it, he's got an open torso, but there's a lot of damage. Like if he's going against a heavy gauss something or something that you can snib early with good
I will
focus.
tell you, he is not. That is a Madcap Bravo for Kidzin. which means that if he does get caught out of range, which is very possible because it has a bunch of 900-meter stuff, Kidzin knows that he has a side torso out, will be the death of him.
It's hard to protect a side torso as a blood asp as is, but
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Prox knows, or not Prox, Kidzin knows that the side torso is open.
Correct.
Walk us through your first fight there, Architect. What was the strategy you were going for, and why the selection of that mech you used?
I was trying to see if he was knowledgeable of the easy way to take care of that Ryokan, and to punish him if he didn't. Because if you don't take that Ryokan's arm off immediately, it will CT you. And I almost did that until he realized about halfway through, oh, all the damage is coming from one thing right there.
Now
And with that,
User
he
joined
took
your
care of it.
channel.
Okay, they are in position.
Galaxy Commander, they are both in the correct assets and in position, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you, Galaxy Commander. I am currently... Okay. Note to self, install Linux. Moment. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Channel
This
switched.
battle has begun. You may begin. May no one interfere.
Channel
This battle
switched.
has begun. May no one interfere.
Channel switched.
All right, they're underway for a higher entry rank for Fractura if he wins. If they were both using fresh and the exact same asset, how do their play styles favor from what you've seen so far of each of them tonight?
If these were both fresh, I know Kidzin in that Mad Cat on this map would be a nightmare. Because 86 kph and all this terrain gives him so many opportunities to do hit and run skirmishy nonsense. And with 900 meters, I believe he outranges this Blood Asp.
If he
He
does,
does.
yes.
He does. The other thing is too is Kidzin doesn't chain fire his weapons like Fractura does. And I know Kidzin's going to be more willing to go over the red and yellow line on his heat than Fractura.
I did see that.
You're the last two opponents alive, and you're in that Blood Ass Proxima. What would you do to try and maximize your chances to take out this Mad Cat?
More than likely, I would have to aim for the torso, or one of the side torsos, or aim for the center, and then not blow out my heat sinks, but basically
looks like he caught him
be
at range.
more willing to take a risk to take heat damage on my heat sinks.
The battle is joined. Saved by the tree.
He did a good job of waiting for baiting out the back shot,
Yeah.
but don't know. Oh, he doesn't see him. It's very bad. This is open torso. He's facing towards him.
Yeah.
Okay.
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
Galaxy Commander, please verify the winner of this battle.
Winner is Kidzin. Let me see what he's got left on his Mad Cat. He's relatively fresh. Left torso took the most damage, 57. Left torso center is at 82. Right torso is at 96.
The entry trial has officially ended for any chance of further rank progression. You will now, Fractura, you will rebuild a fresh copy of your Blood Asp and await further instruction. Kidzin, thank you for your participation. I ask that you take your mech to your nearest hangar and sell it and enter spectate. Your final opponent will be Galaxy Commander Proxima, who will be in an assault asset. Galaxy Commander, please spawn in on clan side and make your choice. I will now have Architect be the verifier. Architect, once the two combatants are ready, you will verify that they are in eligible assets, and then you will move to their individual channels and tell them which starting positions to move to. I ask that the starting positions be so that they cannot see each other, and also have a little bit of strategic importance. This will be the final battle of this entrance trial, and I will make sure that nobody interferes. I will now move the combatants into their separate channels.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
What's Prox going to grab here? Best guess.
To be smart, it's not going to be a cheeky long tom.
I think that would be a little bit disrespectful. I'm not expecting tank.
Well,
Maybe
I mean,
Sander.
there's
Maybe
a very real possibility he could go with the as an assault class. The assault class tanks, the mobility really doesn't matter when it comes to when you're already in when you're in firing range. That mobility debuff isn't that bad. And there's a lot of damage and armor on those guys.
I mean, Prox is still mainly a mech pilot, so I'm expecting something like Sander.
Sander, maybe Kodiak.
Kodiak Mark II would be good. Blast would be good.
I could see him in a Kodiak.
I don't think he will be Bloodust. I don't think he wants to mirror the
My
asset.
guess is an awesome.
Yeah.
I think he will take something that he mentioned earlier himself. So maybe Mark II, maybe Kodiak, maybe Sander.
Special thank you to all
He does
the
know what
SJ
Fractura
members
has,
for
so
joining us.
if he wants to do
for Fractura,
something that Fractura will definitely have issues with, it will be
sticking
something
around
with extra
us
range.
this evening, and for Direwolf for
Knowing
helping us
Prox,
out
I
with
think he
server
actually
end,
wants to meet him like midway
and
to see
Rick Hunter
like
for
brawling, maybe skirmishing
firing up
ability
the server
of his
for us.
opponent. I'd be surprised if he took something like really long range focused.
Knowing that this Blood Asp is this Blood Asp, he does have the opportunity to do a tidy long range game. We were discussing that in the previous channel.
I see. Yeah, I missed
in
that.
your
So,
Blood
yeah.
Asp, or you and your Mad Cat, you totally could have drawn that out and taken 0 damage.
Well, with this map, there aren't that many super long sightlines. So, but the point is, like, you can still, like, once you find them, if you're faster, you can just keep on drilling the open component.
Well, he did spot me basically the same moment I spot him. Although obviously I was bright white, and he actually. Oh my god! I can't believe Proxima did it.
Which one is that?
Architect, please verify that both opponents are in eligible assets.
I see Fractura is in the... Yes, he's in the correct asset.
And Proxima.
He's in some sort of monstrosity that I have no idea which one it is.
Proxima is indeed in an assault tanks.
Architect, please move to the individual pilots' channels and set them up into positions of your choice, utilizing my instructions from earlier.
Gotcha.
Let me go verify what Mars that
User
is.
left your channel.
So,
I'm curious.
what would the ruling be if it was an entry trial, the first battle of an entry trial, this map, and the cadet's opponent accidentally killed themselves by falling into the volcano? Does that win you the match?
If Cadet's opponent killed himself, I mean, it does win him the game, yeah.
Okay.
I don't see why Proxima would drive his tank into the volcano, though.
Well, I'm just saying, in a Chaos March battle once, I have taken a Morrigu into there when I was the last one alive against Two Lights.
Okay.
Just driving, shooting,
Unfortunate.
and... Yeah, I have a history with that volcano. So does somebody else. Somebody else did something in there. But so this upcoming battle, what's if you were the pilots, what would be the strategy be if you were the Mars pilot, and the strategy would be if you were the Blood Asp pilot?
The onus is very much on the blast to try and get cheeky shots and hope that the tank can't track you. Because the Mars will outtrade you, always.
Are the auto flamers enough to overheat that ass?
Haha.
Yes, probably.
I mean, what's the range, though? Like 50 meters? 100?
200, 150, something like that.
Yeah, that's longer than I thought, actually. I mean, I have no idea what this thing has other than some large pulses, it seems, and probably
I just
What
looked
are
it up.
those? UAC2s, maybe?
I can read it off to you. It is
Oh, go
3
ahead.
LBX5s, which is pretty considerable, 2 Clan Large Pulses, 3 Sealer 10s, 3 Clan SRM4s.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want to go straight ahead of this thing. Like if he's just going to be trading against LRMs and the large pulses, he'll be fine. I mean, again, LBX5s will have range too, so yeah. Prox has higher like sustained
doing the
damage, so he
3v3?
has to take those heavily large laser shots when he can, and just retreat and rinse and repeat. Like, this thing has just so much armor.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess Mars specifically has a really bad time turning. So, if he could catch up Prox with a side panel and then manage to stay close enough to keep drilling it, then he might have a chance. But that would require getting very close.
User joined your channel.
Both combatants are in position. Ready to go.
May no one interfere.
Channel
This
switched.
trial has begun, you may fight.
Channel
This trial has
switched.
begun, you may fight.
Channel
Mention.
switched.
That Mars has a mark on it.
Oh, okay.
Which Mars was that?
It is
that
the
That's not the
Foxtrot.
sniper one.
Foxtrot.
No.
I have heard that this
HE
tank
ATMs?
is currently slower in reverse than forward.
Well, that would be surprising if it was the other way around, but yeah.
Most
It's
tanks
not
are
French
slower in
tank.
reverse than going forward,
Yeah,
duelist.
it's not a French tank, obviously. But yeah, with Narc, like even if he runs behind, I suppose the way the launcher tubes for LRMs are facing, like, they will just arc backwards.
Yeah. Mintiel says not to worry about it. That's good.
That's not the Tonberry.
No, it's not. 3 LBX5s, 2 Clan Large Pulses, 3 Lorn 10s, 3 SRM4s, and 1 Narc.
Would the water help the pilot?
Interesting.
A lot. Yes.
Yeah, Fracture's
Yeah, they're
taking
both
his
in
time.
something pretty hot.
I kind of like it. Like he's just waiting and looking and looking.
You gave Fractura the go signal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, on my end, it didn't look like it moved.
I actually don't know if that blast has the optics.
Oh, I think it
Could
does.
notice Proxima, but it's... Oh, he might have. Yeah, he
Does
definitely
Prox
did.
notice him, though?
I don't think
That's
so.
not within one click, is it?
He was scanning elsewhere.
I don't think Prox did, actually.
Yeah, no, he was still scanning. I've been watching a turret.
Fractura did.
In a close range fight, can the B-Asps move faster than the turret on the Mars?
Not at all.
Yeah, they spotted each other now.
I think he may be able to get in range on the LRMs, though. But that's not a lot of that damage.
He somehow has to get away from this.
Yeah, Prox has a really good spot there. It'll be hard to approach him.
We should rotate around.
Yeah, the thing is, like, he will get shot. Like, the
Or-
best route to... there we go.
Has to stick to the low ground.
Yeah.
Actually, if he is able to
I mean,
get
he
all of
took
his
the
mediums-
best path. Maybe I would back play further behind and try to use those concrete screens. But yeah.
Did a good job letting the missiles hit his arm there.
Oh, he forgot where Proxima was. It looked like that at least.
I just got destroyed.
I hope he's not going to try and trade from there.
Yeah.
Now, the Mars hasn't been in Living Legends very long. It's a pretty new asset.
Yeah.
Mint fresh.
Needs to... Oh, this is the wrong decision. I think he kind of assumed he would be out of...
I think he just doesn't know what to expect from that thing. Like, I can't blame him. It's some brick blob that's shooting missiles at you and pew pews. Like, he doesn't know. I bet he just doesn't know what it exactly has on it.
Yeah.
So he's just confused whether to close in or not. And I can't blame him. I would be as well. Like, I wasn't playing that much since Mars and Behemoth came out, so I don't even know what those things have on them.
This would be a good opportunity for game sense to kick in and him to think, okay, he's hitting me from 1,000 plus. If it's got that much range, it can't be strong in brawling range.
It is.
I think it is. That's the problem.
What? It's got medium pulses.
Yeah,
Large
Who
Yeah.
built this thing?
It
No,
got
no,
also
two-
a threat.
2 Clan Large Pulses, 3 LBX5s, 3 Storm 4s. So I feel like what he would be doing best if he was like at a sort of medium range, just constantly doing the ER medium volleys.
Air
just, like-
mediums, and I think his lasers are able to outreach his pulses.
Neg.
Fractura
Well,
has ER mediums, right?
ER mediums and heavy large. The large pulses are 850 meters, so he has a 150 meter advantage always. The Fractura
Yeah, so
has
he
to
could
play
just
a very
eat
narrow
LBX.
bracket. Yep.
He's running passive, so like that saves him from eating another volley in the face, like Proxima shot before getting lock on. Alright, looks like this is going to be the fight that will... Oh, the trees.
He just has to be able to fade in and out of cover very quickly.
Yeah, looks like he's just going for
But I think he's going for it.
roll. Ah, okay,
He does have
grabbing
this
cover.
stuff over here. Yeah.
Ram the tank, flip it.
I don't think you can flip this
Unironically.
freaking thing. I mean,
Not
it's
unless
so
you've
big.
got
He
I'm a
missed it.
tank.
Seriously. It's good.
Run the timeout. Only 8 minutes.
The question is how much armor he has. Both of them have left.
Well,
Fractura has taken a lot of volleys.
yeah,
so-
definitely.
yeah.
Definitely, I expect him to be in yellows all over place. Maybe one particular side more damage than the other. Prox couldn't have taken much.
Question of where that damage hit though. If it all went onto a side panel or something, that would have been good. If it's all still in turret, then I think he'll just lose the HP war.
Oh, he didn't fire his heavies. Oops.
He just probably didn't want to expose himself for that long.
Yeah, but like he's not gonna win with medium pulses either, so. Honestly, probably just trying to flip Prox would be the best. Oh god,
Yeah.
took way more damage early than I thought he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
That's rough.
fair, that was really tough.
That's a really
Against the
rough.
Mars, you really got to do some big brain stuff.
Yeah,
Architect.
you need to be able to kite it somehow, or
Honestly, I would just,
That was
if
a
I knew
ridiculous
I'd be
matchup.
going against Mars, I'd just take something with Gauss and just pick a bullet.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can see.
73% side, 72% torso, 84% right. Architect, please verify the winner of this battle.
Proxima is the winner of this battle.
Okay, I'm going to pull them up in just a minute, and this will conclude this trial of entry.
I believe Prox.
Like this, the speed disadvantage that hurts the Mars and
It does
Behemoth
not matter.
in terrain control means nothing here.
Yeah.
Because once
Okay,
you're
it
in
does-
range, well, I mean, it means something, but it's so much less of a debuff than it is in terrain control.
You have to know about it. Because if you don't, like, the thing is, like, if you have an asset that is good at kiting, like, that you have really ridiculous amounts of alpha, and you have enough armor to tank something that it hits you with, like, unless you have something specifically like that, or you have something that's, like, quick enough where you can screw up where the Mars hits you, and the Mars has like, something DPS or whatever, like, if you don't buy something specifically counter to it, you're just going to lose, like, straight up from HP.
Yeah.
I mean, the only way I can see why Proxima took it was to see what decision making he can make, because, like, obviously he didn't take that thing with having defeat in mind, because with the mech he had, the Fractura, honestly, I don't think anyone could win. Maybe if he actually caught Proxima off guard.
He could have leveraged just sitting on the perfect range to only throw his heavy larges and mediums.
That
And
would
that
be
would outrange
enough.
the medium
LRMs
pulses
and large
and
pulses
SRM.
would finish him off. I don't think
The
it would
thing,
be enough.
he would have to just be able to hit a specific side panel or something,
Mhm.
and also, like, hopefully he can do it in a way that, like, Prox doesn't see him. Because, like, if he was able to, like, constantly just, like, fire off all of his weapons at the same time and then immediately break behind cover, so that alarms couldn't hit him, or that, like, the LPLs could only get, like, 1 or 2 pulses off, he'd probably win the trades pretty solidly. But, like, that's just
Yeah.
a very hard, like, line to walk.
That he'd have to do that and pull that off like multiple times in succession.
Yep. But
it wouldn't be
besides,
impossible in a blood
Narc
ass.
locks on quickly as well, so even if he hides, there can be still LRM arrows, LRM rain coming in.
Well, do know, Narc and the arcing arrows are harder to pull off on this guy because you can't do Narc or arrow. What am I saying? LRM flicking, and even if you do, these are clan LRMs that have slow travel speed and don't naturally fly too far up.
That's true. I mean, I don't know
If
what's
they were-
I never played this thing, so I don't know what's the angle the missiles come from, whether they start turning immediately or not. But yeah, of course, that's true. It's not like he can turn his torso backwards like with some other mechs, and the missiles arc very nicely.
Yeah, when he was undercover in mid with the ruins, even if there's a Narc off, those missiles were just gonna hit the wall because those launcher tubes are hard locked. Unless Proxima spun his tank around to show his butt to
User joined your channel.
Fractura,
User was
maybe that'd
moved
give
to
us
your
more
channel.
angle. Duelist.
Good job,
I,
Duelist.
the
Good.
Succon of Clan Smoke Jaguar Beta Galaxy, do certify the results of this trial were held fairly and in the highest of our traditions. When witness here on the 31st of October, I verify that Cadet Fractura Laniatus, having defeated his first opponent, SJ Architect, has earned the right and shown courage in battle to be the latest Smoke Jaguar in Mechwarrior Living Legends Beta Galaxy. Congratulations, get to know your fellow SJ, but be ever ready, for the Jaguar never sleeps. I hereby conclude this trial, and we look forward to seeing what you can do in the future. Congratulations, Fractura.